So but you say ib. Now, غير الحقيقي means vague. What does the word vague mean? Somebody tell me what vague means in English.
Something you can't put your finger on.
Something is so spread, it's not exact. It's not so clear. That's what they call vague. So, the sheikh here, he's saying, he's teaching you two principles. The first one is that if you want to know the makhraj of a letter, you put a sound before that letter, a or I, and you make that letter have a no vowel sound on it. So everybody say ab. You see the bad sound, you find it there. Say ach. Now say ow. You see, that's what he did here. He said ow, so that you can find the makhraj. Can you find the makhraj of wow? Say ow. Is it pinpoint or is it vague? It's vague. You're very right. Why is it? Because you can't put your finger on it. There are three letters that are vague in the Arabic language. Alif is one of them. Wow is the second one. When the other one comes, it's ya. These are called the hawa letters. These they come with air. Okay, you breathe them. Okay, so he says, WOW-WUN, the makhraj can be found wherever someone's saying ow. And in that he's teaching you that the makhraj, you have pinpoint and a ghayro pinpoint, which is haqiqi, vague and haqiqi. Oh, I'm doing Arabic English. Vague and pinpoint, and haqiqi and ghayro haqiqi. We understand that point? Yes. And this one is not pinpoint. May I have this, please? Tini, stand here. Tini. Shukran. And what you said also here, it teaches you how to find any makhraj by just putting that sound a before it and making the letter sukoon. WOW-WUN, the makhraj can be found wherever someone's saying ow. It's always in that gang yanmu. Say, it's always in that gang yanmu. Okay, there's so much in this, you have to pay attention, okay? They'll make idgham. Right after noon. Right after noon. Okay, now I'm going to stop here again. I have to stop on this line and I have to explain something to you. Everybody say yanmu. Yanmu. Yanmu is a word that is made up of letters that are part of a particularized group in the science of tajweed. Are we studying tajweed? No. Not here. Okay? So yanmu means yeah. Everybody say yeah. Noon. Meme. Meme. Wow. Say yan. Mu. These are the letters of idgham. And these are the letters, we call them of idgham. So it says, when it says idgham here, idgham means dakhala shay fi shay. I'm not trying to teach you tajweed here or to confuse the issue, because all we're learning here are the basic letters, right? But in learning the basic letters, you have to know that wow is in that gang called yanmu. And yanmu is a rule in the Arabic language. It affects speech. It's a tajweed rule, but as a tajweed rule, it affects normalized speech. So you have to be more than just familiar with it. You should know that wow is part of what? Yanmu. And yanmu makes what? Idgham. Idgham means when you go to tajweed, dakhala shay fi shay, to enter something into something else. So as a rule, if you say in Arabic, an ya'mal, say an ya'mal. You see, the noon, afternoon here, it doesn't mean afternoon in the American afternoon in the English. It means afternoon is sakina or tanween. What is noon is sakin? The letter noon that doesn't have a vowel over it, or the tanween of fathatan, kasratan, or dhammatan. That's what it's referring to when it says afternoon. That means if a ya, a noon, a meme, or a wow show up after a noon sakina or a tanween, it's going to have the rule called what? Idgham. Do you understand that? Now, dakhala shay fi shay means that something has entered something into something else. It's like if you have this roll right here, or a toilet, what does he call it? Toilet roll thing? And you put your finger inside, you can't see it anymore. Okay? That's what idgham is. Adghamtu asabiya fi dakhil hada. I put my fingers inside this so you can't see them again. As a rule in Arabic, it's like if you say an, say an, ya'mal. You say an ya'mal, right? See that? An ya'mala. Does everybody see that? But in Arabic, you would not pronounce this because you would make idgham of the noon into the ya. And you would say ay ya'mal. Say that. Ay ya'mal. Because you adghama noon into the ya. That's why it says it's always in that gang yan mu. They'll make idgham right after noon. And also, if you have an alif and then you have a noon here, this is idgham too. You wouldn't say al-nur, you would say an-nur. You see that? Say an-nur. You understand how we go right here? If you have min and you have ma, you don't say min ma, you say mimma. Say that. Because you entered an idghama hada fi hada. Because this ya, this noon, and this meme are part of that gang called yanmu. And whenever they get right after noon, they make idgham. And they enter each other. You understand that? And the noon sound gets eaten up. Okay? Sinwanun wa ghayru sinwan. Sinwanun wa ghayru sinwan. I can't think of one with wow right off the top of my head. I forgot the one I had on my mind. You know, astaghfirullah, innama shaytan huwa alladhi yadhkuruka, yani yansaka. Shaitan made me forget the one for wow when I was just talking right now.
The one for yeah?
No, the ya is right here. And the one we need to get, I forget. So, you see, an ya'mal, an-nur, mimma, okay? I forget the one, right? Maybe it'll come back to me before the end of the class, okay? Inshallah, I'll make sure I write it down for next week, inshallah ta'ala. Unless someone can bring it up to my memory. I have to erase this. But everybody gets the point what I'm talking about here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, who said no? لم تذكري سأذكرك في بيت okay هيا أيوب بسرعة شكرا. And it's really not my intention to try to teach you the tajweed rule, but just to get a basic understanding of what this rule is talking about. That was my objective. So if you can understand that, we can move on. Is that at least that part understood? Yes. What I mean when I say yadmu and idgham and right afternoon, that's what it's talking about. The reason why I say that is because here our objective is what? What's our objective? People don't go to sleep on me. What is the objective here?
Arabic language.
No. To learn, but right now, this particular moment, what about the Arabic language are you learning? Just learning the basic letters, okay, and everything you need to know about them. That specific, detailed understanding about that Yanmu rule, is it part of this science? No. It's tertiary. It's on the side. You'll learn that more detailed in what science? Tajweed. And the problem with a lot of people in learning is they mix up their understanding by going into something that's not part of the meat and potatoes of their understanding. Just becoming familiar with the word yanmu and know it has something to do with idgham, and you don't really know what that means, something about noon, that's good enough so that when you walk into a class of tajweed, you'll get an eye. It's not the first time I've heard that. I understand something about it, and you can get more of it when you study the tajweed, when he just basically does nothing but tajweed. You understand my point? Yes. Okay, so let's move on.